Yeah.
Okay. Like maybe you want to stay with grandma.
One whole year, right? Yeah. I'm gonna say my cousin.
So good.
The first day I'll be like in the swimming room. No.
You say you kind of want to go home now?
Maybe in the half year, but I have a great idea. For like 10 more weeks, I can be in California, and when those weeks are over, Rooney and Winston can come to Maui, and they can bring me, and we can all go to Maui.
That would be so awesome, except they won't get to visit Maui for like a year.
Why?
Busy, Tessa has work, they can't get time off work. It's really what you want?
Yes, it is.
Hey.
Mama, I'm a really good hopper. Can I show you something?
Sure.
Without
You are a good hopper. Let's eat this.
still hopping. Do you watch? Do you watch?
Oh, yum. Okay, this looks delicious.
We're delicious.
I'm delicious? Thanks, Elvis. Your cheeks are delicious.
No, I'm not. But if I had to eat some, then I would eat your cheeks.
What are you doing? Grammy would want you to get off of that counter probably. Hey guys, so I just want to share with you a little bit about how I stay vegan while I'm traveling or when I'm staying at someone's house who's not vegan, in a household that's not vegan. I know a lot of you are vegan or trying to be vegan when you're living maybe at your parents' house or at your family's house who no one else is vegan around you, but you're the only one trying to be vegan. So I thought I could just share a little bit of tips with you and how I make it work. But quickly before I get into this topic, I want to tell you a little bit about Audible, who I partnered up with for this video. I love listening to books on Audible, which is why I'm happy to be sharing with you about them. Audible is a monthly subscription where you get to download a free book each month and you get to keep that book forever. You also get discounts on all these other books, which is a huge plus. Audible is great for summer activities like hiking, relaxing on the beach, road tripping, running, listening to books on the go, etc. And Audible is offering our audience a free audiobook with a 30-day trial membership. My Audible pick for this month is Whole, Rethinking the Science of Nutrition by nutritional biochemist T. Colin Campbell. It's a great book for those looking to further their education in nutrition, and this book is really great at helping you learn how to decipher from sound research and research that has a lot of bias. So to get your free audiobook, go to audible.com/EllenFisher and browse the amazing selection of audio programs. Just download a title for free and start listening. It's that easy. Just go to audible.com/EllenFisher, or you can text Ellen Fisher to 500-500 to get started. Alright, so let me just delve into this topic a little bit, let you know a little bit about my family, my husband's family, and how we eat vegan with them, and then I'll give you a little bit of tips here and there for things that help you to be successful at eating vegan while maintaining happiness and love with the family that you're around, or just whoever you're around if you're staying in a non-vegan household. So when I first went vegan 12 years ago, I was the only vegan I knew, and Andrew and I had already been dating. We have been dating for 15 years, since we were 15 years old, and I vividly remember going to Andrew's house for family dinners, and he has quite a big family. He has 3 siblings, so there's 4 kids and the parents, and we would have dinner. This was before any of them were married, so the table was almost always filled with big plates of meat, especially tri-tip steak, and a big bowl of buttered mashed potatoes and a little side of asparagus. That was kind of like their go-to family meal. So what I did at the time was I would just bring a big salad for myself, and I would bring extra to share if anybody wanted. And while I was the only one eating that food, I still just chose not to make it isolating, and it really is what you make it. You can choose to be embarrassed or feel awkward about it, or you can just make people feel really comfortable no matter what you're eating or they're eating. And I really think it's helpful to make extra food so that you can share with others. People really enjoy that when you share the love in that way. Years later though, I can tell you that there has been like tremendous strides in over half of the people in his family are now vegan. His brother and his brother's wife and 2 kids are vegan. His other brother and his brother's wife and child are vegan, and it just like grew over time naturally, and it's been a really amazing experience. So now when we have family dinners, it's predominantly plants on the table and a little side of animal foods for the people who don't want to eat vegan. And I really have found such a huge difference over the years that, but just by me being the example, sharing what is inspiring to me and sharing my delicious vegan food with others, that other people enjoy it and then they want to eat more vegan food as well. So even the people people in Andrew's family who aren't vegan. They eat a lot more plants than they used to, which is amazing. And I just try to be kind and loving no matter where anyone is on their journey. Now for my side of the family, my mom loves to cook us vegan food. So whenever we go to her house, my mom will make us delicious fully vegan meals. And my mom's not vegan, but my dad now is almost totally plant-based. Just a few years ago, he was eating paleo for a couple years, and he really found that he didn't feel well on that, and he switched to plant-based, I think it was like a year and a half ago. And he just, you know, going through the motions, trying to figure out how he can eat it sustainably, and, you know, had his ups and downs and stuff, but he's at a point now where he's eating almost all plants, and he's feeling so much better. He's gotten off of some of his medications, and it's really amazing to see my dad transform. And while my mom is not vegan, she fully supports us and will make us vegan food every time we're together, and we always eat fully vegan meals whenever we're together with my parents and with my sister. So that's really amazing, and I'm so thankful that I have such supportive family on both sides of the spectrum, on both my husband's side and our side. They're so supportive of us, and having that mutual respect is really, really important. I actually get some emails from people who say that they have family members that put them down and make fun of them, or just really give them a hard time about eating vegan. I just want to be like a little bit of a word of encouragement to you, that if you're going through that, just keep shining your light and being a good example for others. Don't let other people's negativity or criticism get you down. Don't let other people's remarks or negative words against you for choosing to eat plants bother you. And really, they can tell when it bothers you and when it doesn't. And if you don't let it bother you, they'll let it go eventually. And they'll realize down the road that you're very serious about it, and that you're respectful and loving to them, even if they don't choose to eat the way you do. And also another thing that helps is educating yourself, so that when people have concerns and say things that are negative remarks or criticism about your lifestyle, when you educate yourself, you can easily have the answers that you can reply calmly but firmly about the answers to their critiques and to their criticism. Once they realize that you have done your research and that you know what you're doing and you feel amazing eating vegan, then people are gonna let it go. So yeah, so when I'm at my parents' house, it's very easy to eat vegan with them, because my mom loves to make vegan food for us. It's like the way that she shows her love to us, is by making food. And because she knows that Hannah and I my sister and I are ethical vegans, she's happy to make us vegan food. And now that my dad's eating vegan too, it's just like an obvious thing that she would do that. But even before my dad was eating vegan, when my dad was eating paleo even, both my dad and my mom would eat vegan with us together at the table, which means so much to me. Yeah, so at Andrew's parents, when we're not eating together but we're staying at their house, because we're staying at Andrew's parents' house. Pretty much every time we come to visit California, we stay at his parents' house. And his parents are so wonderful, kind, and supportive. And they leave us extra space in the fridge. They give us extra counter space for our fruit. And they just give us space to be able to make the food that we want to make. And they don't pressure us to eat foods that they're eating. You know, they know that it's something that we've been doing a very long time. And in the beginning, sure, there was some remarks when Andrew, because I went vegan 12 years ago and Andrew went vegan a few years later. So when Andrew started to become vegan, his family were a little bit like you're not gonna eat the steak on the table? Like, why not? You know, and so there was a little bit of, it was an adjustment period. But over time, it just has become so easy and wonderful, and our family feels loved. And that's something I'm really thankful for, that I have such supportive family on Andrew's side and my side of the family. So whenever we come to visit, we just make time to go grocery shopping and buy all of our own food, go to the farmer's market and buy lots of fresh produce. We go to Whole Foods and this place called Mother's Market, and we stock up on all of our favorite vegan foods. And Andrew's mom also knows that we like certain things, and so it's really kind of her that she'll supply us with certain things. She'll buy organic berries for the kids, because we really don't get that many berries in Maui. Yeah, and she just does simple things like that. I make an effort to show my thanks and gratitude for her being so kind and encouraging and helpful in regards to our diet. She even will ask us like a few days before we come to California and say, is there anything I can buy for you to make sure it's ripe in time? So Andrew will have her buy some bananas, so we have ripe bananas in time when we come to California. And if you have parents like this, or if you have people in your life where you're staying and they're very supportive, just be sure to show them your gratitude and thanks for everything that they're doing to help make it easy for you to eat vegan no matter where you are. On the flip side, if you have critical and judgmental or parents or anyone in your life who are criticizing you for the way that you eat, I just encourage you to stand strong and keep surrounding yourself with information and education, and watch other inspiring videos from other vegan YouTubers who are traveling around the world or living different places where they're not always around vegans, and just get inspiration from that to keep strong in your convictions and to just be kind and loving always. You can even offer to and say, oh, I had this really great recipe that I looked up and I'm gonna try it. Would you like me to make some for you? Whatever their favorite non-vegan food is, make a vegan version and be like, oh, this is so good. Would you like to try some with me? And when you're having family dinners and people are deciding what to make, offer to make something vegan that other people can enjoy with you. If you're young and you're living with your parents, I've gotten so many emails from people who say, you know, my parents won't let me be vegan. I just encourage you to YouTube search my parents won't let me be vegan, because there's a ton of other videos out there that people have already made with tips on how to navigate being vegan when your parents at first don't want you to eat vegan. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. Hi, Dad.
Hi. Yes, you were looking at me on the couch. You're like, are you gonna play with me?
Hi, Scotty.
Eric and Hannah went on a long camping trip and we're pooped, we're tired, we got dirt under our fingernails. Look at all my scratches on my legs. I fell down the mountain. We saw bear, we saw deer. We're tired. We can't wait to hang out with you. But when I do this,
Saw lots of bees.
everyone do this with me. Okay? That means everyone chill, quiet time for...
That means just wherever you're at, lay down.
You just lay down.
He walks away.
And he literally is like, I'm bored.
I'm over this.
This is our first hike slash run. There, and Lake Berry over there.
Really
Yeah,
cute.
they were really cool. That's Horseshoe Lake.
Hi, Scout.
Some more fun stuff. This was a really steep.
You
cliff
love
right
Grammy,
there.
huh?
It doesn't really.
Alright, so we just got to my parents' house for dinner. My mom wanted to make us dinner tonight, and Hannah just got back from a 7-day camping trip, so we're really excited that her and Eric get to be here for dinner tonight. But they're pretty pooped, and I just came over with my 3 kids, so I'm trying to be relaxing with her, but I'm also really excited to see her and hang out with her. Anyway, so last night we had a big family dinner at Andrew's parents' house, but here we're at my parents' house tonight, which is so fun. My mom always is coming up with new recipes. She used to be a caterer, so growing up we always had like all different kinds of foods growing up, and my mom came up with this like pesto dinner tonight that she wants to make us, and then she made risotto as well. She always gets really excited to make us food. So yeah, that's what we're doing tonight, and I'm waiting for Hannah to get out of the shower so we can hang out until dinner. Okay, Mom, what did you make?
I made risotto. It's got lots of shallots, tomato paste, and some summer squash.
Yum.
And just veggie broth. It's not complicated. Can I close that?
Sure.
I made roasted peppers.
And will you tell me what's in there? So you're
It's got
making
2
pesto
cups.
sandwiches, right?
Yeah, well, and roasted peppers. Pesto and roasted pepper sandwiches with pepperoncinis if you like them. 2 cups of fresh basil. So I went today and bought the organic basil. Some pine nuts and a little garlic. So I put some garlic cloves in it. And a little drizzle of olive oil and some water and some nutritional yeast.
Perfect.
And salt. I put a little salt in
That's
it.
gonna be so good with the bell peppers.
Smell that. Amazing.
So good.
I think it'd be good
Yes.
for a sandwich on this gluten-free
Yeah.
bread.
Gluten-free vegan bread. Oh, really? Wait, what store did you get it at?
Sprouts. Yeah, we'll
good.
toast it.
Yeah.
Put the pesto and the roasted peppers.
Cool.
Pepperoncinis if people like it.
You're so creative, Mom.
Well, I'm so glad my whole family came over. I left work at 1 o'clock. I said I get to go cook for my family.
As the food we put in, right?
Oh yeah!
See that?
Oh yeah!
Yeah, this is sawdust. This is 100% sawdust. And this is the carbon. You have to have carbon and nitrogen, water and air. And then you make compost.
Oh yeah!
Yeah. So here it is. We don't want too much nitrogen. Dry, we have to have water. Yeah.
My dad just started getting really into composting, so he's really excited to show my kids about his composting. We have a compost at our house, but ours is like in the ground, and he has one of these right now. He just got one of these, so yeah, he's really excited, and the boys are loving it.
We're almost ready. Are you guys ready?
You want corn?
Yeah,
Do you like when it gets stuck in your teeth?
yeah.
Yeah. He goes,
Hannah's
It's like-
real silly.
Hannah is a real silly one.
oh,
And if you like a
Pass it
Way
right.
more.
You're like,
I
Now
love
that's like.
You need way more.
I'm eating mine now.
Elvis, are you having a sandwich?
Really?
Oh, Mom. This looks so good.
We're
Go
out of
up.
pesto
Hold it up.
already.
This is the perfect spreading mix. On yours, Elvis?
Yes,
Pesto.
Coming in hot.
it was working.
What do you think, Sandy?
It was working.
My goodness.
A sandwich.
It's more like a taco.
I put the risotto on the sandwich.
So good?
One
Mom,
like
this is
these.
delicious.
Yeah, Sandy, have him try it. Elvis, you would probably like pepperoncinis. You like
Sandy
pickled
or
stuff.
Elvis? You like it, Hannah?
I bought it.
Nice.
Mom, this is bomb.
I'm so glad you like my food.
No, this is like seriously delicious though, Mom. It's such a creative recipe.
I thought you had some fresh basil. I couldn't help it.
Where's Sandy?
Probably don't
What are you doing down there?
But well,